What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to jump in here and do a guide video to help you guys figure out which of the two dual Dokkan Festival banners you should be using your worldwide celebration tickets on. They are quite extensive banners. There's a lot of good stuff on both banners here. So I just wanted to go through both of them really quick to help you guys figure that out. Really quick, I just did want to point out for anybody that doesn't know, we are going to be getting these Memorial Dragon Stones dropping into our account. You get one Dragon Stone for every 50, or one Memorial Stone for every 50 Dragon Stones you've spent for basically the last year, since the previous download celebration last year. So then you're going to be able to transfer your stones into the tickets in the shop, and then it's a 1-for-1 ratio, and then you can use all the tickets to summon on these banners. So there will be quite a few tickets to come for everybody, unless you're a brand new player. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on which banner you should be summoning on here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Dokkan Festival A banner first, and see what good stuff we have here. So the first unit here is the Str Super Vegeta. This unit is still pretty solid. He has that like guaranteed stun for the guaranteed one turn stun and the guaranteed crits, so he is still pretty solid. This GT Goku has gotten better since the 7th year anniversary because he's on GT Heroes and he's a Rainbow Orb Changer, and he fits very well alongside the LR Super Saiyan 4s. Pycon here now. With the new Cell Max event that just dropped in-game, this Pycon is actually very usable, considering that Cell Max event is literally the hardest event in the game at this point. And you can dodge that final phase, which is just hits so nutballs hard that like no unit can survive those super attacks. Well, I say no, there are a handful, but you know, units that dodge and have like nullification skills are seen as just super powerful at this point. They have a really good spot in the meta because of that event alone. So, for that reason, I would say that Pycon is a pretty impressive unit right now. This Int Broly is also a very good unit for that event because he's going to be getting, you know, infinite stacking and some damage reduction, and he's Int type, so he has type advantage over the tech cell at the end. So he is really solid too. Str Bojack has kind of fallen off at this point, so he isn't the best anymore. This Frieza is going to be good for a long time to come. Again, has a dodging mechanic built in, and then sealing and stunning and stuff as well, so this Frieza is still decent. This Gotenks is really bad. This Gotenks has fallen off very hard, unfortunately. Okay, this Tech Gohan is pretty much never going to age out because of his guard ability, and then his infinite stacking. This guy is just always impressive. I don't know that he builds up quite fast enough to be usable in the Cell Max event. I think he would still get clapped pretty hard if he got hit with a super attack in that final phase. But he's good in a lot of red zone stages and tons of super battle road stages and stuff. So yeah, this guy is still one of the best Dokkanfest units in the game. And then, yeah, this guy isn't the best. The Super Saiyan 2 to Super Saiyan 3 transforming Goku here. He's alright. He doesn't really have a spot in the meta. He really needs an Easy A, honestly. After his Easy A, he could be looking a lot better. I'd say the same thing about Android 13 here. He could still do some decent work on the Transforming Cells 200% team, but he has fallen off quite a bit as well. Defensively, he is really not solid. Bardock is complete trash. He absolutely needs his Easy A. This guy is like borderline, like just unusable. STR Cooler is decent. You know, obviously when he came out, he was amazing, and he has fallen off quite a bit now, especially defensively. He can still put out some pretty impressive damage, especially if you're fighting pure Saiyans and stuff, because he gets his, like, guaranteed crits and stuff. And then once you transform him, obviously he gets his infinite stacking and stuff, so he can be really solid. But one thing I wanted to note about the STR Cooler here, and I'm actually going to jump ahead, the STR Namek Goku, is that there is some great speculation that these two are going to get Easy A's during the Worldwide Download Celebration, because it's the Cooler and Goku celebration here. And obviously the Cooler movie happens right after the Namek Saga, so this Namek Goku would make a lot of sense for these two to be getting their Easy A's. They're kind of the most likely of all of the Dokkanfest exclusives to get easy A's, as far as like major Dokkanfest exclusive units go. So if these two get easy A's during this celebration, they're both going to be insane, absolutely busted, and that's going to, you know, like completely spike the value of this banner specifically. Okay, so then this AGL Zamasu has fallen off. He's really not that good anymore. And then, yeah, the Kid Goku needs an easy A, like, badly. So here's another bit of speculation. The Metal Cooler. Because the Cooler's Revenge movie is, like, 80 minutes long, and there's, you know, like 1 or 2 battle scenes through it, there's really not that much content in that movie to build an entire celebration around, I guess is my point. So, and I think Dokkan has already proved to us that they plan on doing more with the Worldwide Download Celebration than just focusing on this movie specifically. Because we've already gotten some content, like with Cell Max and stuff, we've already gotten some content that is from different movies. So, my theory is that there's a possibility that the part 2 of the celebration could focus around the Metal Cooler movie rather than the Cooler's Revenge movie. So we could potentially see this guy get an easy A during this celebration too. That is definitely not out of the question. That is certainly a possibility. You know, there is also the possibility that they do something around the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and we see an easy A for this guy, because he's been overdue for an easy A now as well. So that is possible. So yeah, these two guys could maybe be seeing easy A's as well, but they definitely need it. Before easy A's, they're really not good. So this guy has aged out at this point. He is not good, especially now that we have better Pure Saiyans leaders in the game. He is certainly, like, unusable. This Boo was, like, bad when he came out, and he's still bad today. The Physical Future Gohan, he is really solid after his easy A. His damage reduction skills are pretty impressive, and if you run him on the right teams, especially under a 200% leader skill, then he can be really solid. So this guy is pretty impressive. This guy just got his easy A at the end of the 7th year anniversary. That was our little surprise that we got on Global. He is very impressive now. He hits very hard and has some really solid defense numbers. So yeah, the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku is a really good unit. This Frieza is still really solid on Frieza-like teams. Can definitely, you know, put in some work. Helps out with the healing and attack and defense raising and whatnot. So he is still a usable unit, pretty good. The AGL Turles here just got his easy A on Global, and he is insane. He makes the Movie Boss team like 10 times better at this point. He's the best Movie Boss leader, and he just spikes the power of that team so much. This guy is decent on JP. He got his easy A on there. Obviously on Global he's not good yet, but once he gets his easy A he will be a little bit more usable. So he's not the worst unit. This guy's completely aged out, needs an easy A. This guy's already gotten an easy A and is still trash because they screwed him over with his defense minusing mechanics and stuff. So he's bad. This Gohan is really good, especially with the tech Gohan, running them together. That is a really strong rotation. That is something that I like to do a lot. I'm sure you've seen a video, if you watched my channel, where I use them together. After his easy A, he is really solid. This guy's aged out even after his easy A. He's pretty much not usable anymore. Same here with this guy. He can do some damage, but he isn't really great defensively. So unless you're using him in like a Super Battle Road stage where you can stun, then he is kind of bad too. This Kid Buu is not good. This guy's pretty solid. After he got his easy A, he can do some big damage numbers, and he's got good defense, and you can't discount that 70% chance to counter supers. That is so helpful. That could help you out against Cell Max, actually, because you can counter his super attacks, so could be good. Same thing with this guy. He's got a 30% chance to counter, and then really solid attack and defense as well, so he's pretty good. And then, to speed this up for the bottom, Trash, aged out. I guess he still can tank normal attacks, but if he gets hit by super, then he's trash. Trash. This guy is obviously never going to be trash because he has 80% damage reduction, so that's just forever good. Trash. Janemba's fallen off pretty hard. He has like some minor usability at this point, but he's really not that good. Trash. So that's pretty much this banner. Okay, and then let's go ahead and take a look at this banner. So we've got the AGL Kid Gohan. He is a super impressive unit. Still definitely one of the best Dokkanfest exclusives in the game right now. Videl is alright. She's got some usability in certain stages, but she's not the best. The physical Goten and Trunks is actually the only Dokkanfest exclusive in the game that I don't have. So I've never used them. I can't speak to them much. They are a decent unit, but I don't see them being used on many teams, so I don't think they're the best. Then we've got the equivalent for the GT Goku is the GT Super Saiyan Vegeta here. He's pretty solid as well. Got some decent defense. You might even be able to use him against Cell Max because he's Int type. Could be an interesting strat. I might have to try him out in that stage. Tech Janemba, one of the best Dokkanfest exclusives that we've got right now. He is super, super good with his damage reduction skills and his support passive and stuff. Really, really good. Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, very good for the Cell Max fight because he's got the countering and he's Int type, so he is really solid. Puts out some decent damage still too. This transforming Boo is horrible. Kefla has fallen off quite a bit. Yeah, she's definitely not the best. She'll get you killed in events. Beers is trash. This Majin Vegeta desperately needs an easy A. This guy desperately needs an easy A. He has fallen off a lot too. This Piccolo is still decent defensively. There is certain situations where you can utilize him, and he has the non-conditional Scouter. He was the first unit ever to just get a flat-out Scouter all the time, which is really, really impressive, so you can't discount that. The other thing is that this is an Android Cell Saga Piccolo, so if they were to do some type of part 2 to the celebration that was, you know, Dragon Ball Super superhero related, I could see this guy getting an easy A, because, you know, Cell Max is obviously superhero, but it's Android Cell Saga related because of the Red Ribbon Army and everything like that. So I could possibly see this guy getting an easy A during the celebration as well, so he could be, you know, a candidate there. That's a possibility. Kaioken Goku really needs an easy A. He has fallen off super hard. This Transforming Trunks has fallen off hard. He's not good anymore. This guy is horrible. You know, again, this guy, we could potentially see an easy A for him if they choose to go that route with the Broly movie, if they focus on the Broly movie at any point during the celebration. Tech Hit is really, really impressive, especially for Super Battle Road. He's one of the best stunning units in the game. I just did a guide on all the best stunners, and he takes one of the top spots for sure. He is really, really solid. The Transforming, or the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, he is really, really solid. After his easy A, he is putting out a lot of impressive numbers, attack and defense-wise, and he's one of the best, probably the best Pure Saiyan leader in the game right now. So, yeah, he is super, super good. This Android 17 really needs an easy A. He was fun to use for a while, but he's aged out, unfortunately. Transforming Goku can still be used in certain stages because he's got his damage reduction, and his passive helps him out a bit with the attack and defense stacking. So he can still be used if he's on like a 200% leader skill, but he is kind of starting to age out at this point. Bardock really needs an easy A. He's bad. Jiren's bad. This guy's going to be a little more usable once he gets his easy A. He's gotten his easy A on JP, but it hasn't come to Global yet. So he will be a little more usable coming up. This Frieza really needs an easy A. He's bad. This UI Goku is actually pretty solid. Before he transforms, he is kind of a liability, but, you know, I just thought about it. He might be a decent unit to use in the Cell Max, fight, because he's Int type, and once you go below 50% HP, he's going to transform. He gets 1 turn of guaranteed stuns, and then he has a 70% chance, or guaranteed dodges, and then he has a 70% chance to evade after that. So he could be really solid for that fight. So yeah, this guy is pretty good. This guy just has like the 30% chance to dodge, but he's not doing anything too impressive after that. He's kind of bad. STR Janemba can still be pretty solid defensively. He's got some guard and dodge and stuff built into his kit, so he can be good. AGL Super 17 is still really, really solid. Definitely the best of all of the 120% leads that we've got around. He is still very, very usable on an Android team. Honestly, a staple on the Androids team, if you ask me. And he's even, in some stages, a staple on the GT like, what is it? Not GT Heroes team, because he isn't a hero, but, wait, is he a GT hero? No, he's on GT Bosses. Okay, yeah. That is interesting. What? Oh, Fuse Fighter is the team I'm thinking of. Yeah, on the Fuse Fighter team, he could be really solid. Okay, so, yeah, this cooler is still pretty solid. He takes a few turns to build up. So does this Omega Shenron. Both of them are kind of equivalent in performance. I'd say the Shenron's a little better. But they're, after a few turns of building up, their attack and defense are both pretty solid. This Goku has fallen off quite a bit. He does have his medium chance to counter, so that can be good. And he puts out decent damage, but he has fallen off a little bit there. Especially not getting defense on his super attack hurts him a lot. This Cell is trash. This Zamasu is trash. Trash. This guy, I guess, is, same with the physical Vegito Blue. If he's tanking normals, he's going to be looking very impressive, but if he gets hit with a super, he's done for. This guy is really, really solid. He's never going to age out because he's got the 80% damage reduction for the first 10 turns. So this guy is still super usable, and he's on the Majin Vegeta's 200% team, so he's really, really good. This guy's trash. So yeah, those are pretty much the banners. As far as, which units are good and bad, if you were unsure, that should give you a decent synopsis without going into too much detail there. So if I had to give my overall consensus, I would say that your tickets are more wisely spent on this banner. I would say that you should go for the Dokkan Festival A, because there are a lot more potential Easy A's that are coming in this celebration. Obviously, we'll have a little bit more information if you want to hang on to your tickets and wait until we know which of these Dokkan Fest exclusives are getting Easy A's during the celebration. That could be smart. But I would be willing to wager that more of those Easy A's are going to come from this banner than the other one. And then overall, I think that there's more top-tier units that are still really, really good in-game on this banner. Especially quite a few more units that can be used in the Cell Max event on this banner than the other one. So yeah, I would say that the Dokkan Fest A has a bit more value than the Dokkan Fest B. Obviously, if you need to summon on the Dokkan Fest B for collection purposes because you're missing a few units and things like that, then definitely, by all means, there's still some good stuff on this banner too. I can't knock you for it. So yeah, I guess let's go ahead really quick and do a final count of how many units I would say would be worth your summon. Like, if you were to throw tickets in and pull the unit, I would say, like, it's a good thing you got it versus a bad thing you got it. We're just going to count those up on each banner and see. So I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I say 6 and 7 because I am almost 100% sure that they're going to get Easy A's. I'm not going to count any of the other speculatory Easy A's, but these two, because I'm pretty sure they're going to get Easy A's during the celebration. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 13 units on here that I would say would be definitely worth your tickets. And on this one, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So I'd say the other banner is way better. Maybe 10. Transforming Goku's decent enough. Yeah, I would definitely say that there is more potential on the other banner here. So yeah, definitely spend your tickets on Dokkan Fest A if you are a newer player and you're missing a ton of these and you just want to know where to get more value. Dokkan Fest A is where it's at. So that is all I got for you guys on this one. If you would like to join the Toxic Tribe with a like, comment, and subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. That is going to do it for this one, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.